Hi, I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls since I was a child and never outgrew it. I enjoy collecting all types of dolls, but my favorite is Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Ava, Zoe, Haley, and Landon. Along with collecting, I've been a Reborn artist since 2008. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi everybody, so I'm here to do the tag that's going around about if you could bring one of your Reborn babies to life for 24 hours, who would you pick? And I'm telling you, I'm having a really hard time picking because I have a few. The ones that I'm trying to decide from is Savannah, Landon, and Yuki, and then of course Maisie. And oh my gosh, I can't narrow it down. It's hard for me to pick just one. I thought, oh my gosh, I really thought I was narrowing it down to Yuki, but then I saw Savannah in her new outfit and I'm like, oh my goodness, Savannah. But then also I love Landon because I feel like he looks like such a peaceful baby, but also a very inquisitive and curious baby, and I'd be curious to see what kind of facial expressions he might have other than this, and what he might do. Savannah, I just love her grin, and I know she is a definite newborn baby, so I kind of always pictured her as being just a very smiley, maybe 2-month-old or 3-month-old baby. In which case, if I'm thinking about Margaret's baby sister right now at work, she just does some little coos, some little baby noises. She doesn't really laugh yet, but she does smile a lot and has little grins like this. But I think that would be the extent of it. I think it would just be like baby sounds, like little coos and like ah, ah, and her smiles. So I'm like, I don't know. I can see reasons for wanting both of these, but I don't think they would be my #1 choice. So let's move along. So now it really boils down to Maisie or Yuki. And, you know, part of me kind of seems drawn towards Maisie because of her big smile and her bright eyes and the way her hands are posed. I just love to hear what her laugh would sound like. I picture her having like a real belly laugh. But yeah, like it's hard for me to pick between her and Yuki really, because I feel like I have the same reasons for both of them. But I guess like with Maisie, I can almost hear in my mind what I think her laugh would sound like. And I can almost picture what her personality would be like if she was real. So I think I am going to go with my original thought, which is Yuki. I think that I would pick Yuki out of all of my babies. And the reason for that is because she's got a little smile. And she does, like I said, I've named her after a little girl that I fell in love with at the last daycare center I worked at. And so because she reminds me so much of her in her facial expression, I can almost picture her having a similar personality. But I would love to see for sure if that's what her personality would be. And if it was, well, the real Yuki that I named her after was quite the character. She was witty. She was funny. She got sarcasm, which is very rare for a toddler. She actually understood when we were joking, when we were being sarcastic. She got the humor, which, like I said, for a 2.5-year-old, that's very rare that she would understand that. She was always smiling, always happy, always laughing, always, you know, affectionate. She was a beautiful child. And so I kind of would love to see if my Yuki would be the same way. I see her being a very gentle and loving child, but I can also see her getting into mischief, and I can also see her having an incredibly infectious laugh, and I can see her being silly and funny and playful. And so I think it would be really interesting to see Yuki come to life for 24 hours. Although, kind of like what Yvonne, my little tulip, said in her video, it would be kind of sad though, because you would get to spend 24 hours with this baby as a real baby and finally see a personality, a real live personality out of them. But you know it's only for 24 hours, and then I think I would be so sad that she'd turn back into a doll. So it's an interesting topic for sure. I've really enjoyed hearing the different choices people have made and their answers. It's been a very interesting tag, and so I just really wanted to take part in that. And so yeah, this little monkey right here, Yuki Badooks. That's my nickname. We actually, again, like, we had nicknames for Yuki at the daycare, and we would call her Yuki Badooks, Yuki Badookie. I really don't know why. I don't know where that even came from, but it just kind of rolled off our tongue, and it would make her giggle and laugh. And sometimes we would just call her Badooks, and just saying it would like have her rolling laughing. So she was just such a fun child to interact with. We all enjoyed interacting with her. She had such a wonderful personality. So, yes, this is my little Yuki Badookie. And I just love her to bits. And I think it would certainly be fun to see what she would be like as a real live baby. So, alright guys, well that is it for this tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys! Gray knitted overalls by Once Upon a Whimsy, and it has a little hat to match, so I hope it'll fit her. I know she's on the small side, so I don't know if it'll work with her. If not, then we will try something else. I'm thinking probably Haley needs a change, and she might be